Tall people of Reddit, what is a not-so-obvious problem you have to deal with? If you're doing the dishes for a longer period of time, your back starts hurting, because most kitchens are built for medium, small heights. Also sitting in university for 90 minutes. Legs are long, need space, don't know where to go. When I'm at a bar talking to 3 people all below 5 feet 4 inches and music is playing, I can't hear a fucking thing and will have to crouch a bit or stand in a power split to lower my head to them. Feeling self-conscious at concerts and cinemas about blocking the view of people behind you. Developing a hump neck just to be able to talk with people around you or walk through doorways. Getting blue stripe scars on your back because of school chairs which are way too small and low. Having to choose between wearing thin, uncomfortable shoes or ones with thick soles which make you even more of a towering freak. Always hidden in the back of group photos. Having to crawl into weird positions in cars and airplanes and hotel beds and messing up your posture. Constantly having to slow down when walking in busy areas. Bad circulation with cold hands and feet. Lower back pain. Other than that, it's fine. How hard it is to take a bath. I swear tubs are designed for short people. I'm only 6'1" and it's still hard to find a bath I can fit into without having to lift my legs out of it. Edit, as a lot of you pointed out, showers are also problematic, especially when traveling. It's often a bitch finding clothes that fit. A lot of brands I can't get the jeans I want in the store, they have to be ordered online or in store and shipped. A lot of brands assume that if you are long you are also wide. Same for shoes, tall people tend to have large feet, and so many shoes aren't made above like a size 12. And often, even if they are, shoes that look nice in normal sizes look like clown shoes at bigger sizes. Walking behind people thinking it'll be okay, then boom. Spider web. They were just short enough to miss it, and I'm just tall enough for it to hit me in the face. Flying anywhere is a goddamned nightmare. Can't take long-haul buses anywhere. Some cars, their seats don't go that far back. Airplanes are made for short people. I can only travel some airlines because of the space between the seat back and next seat. And some people shrug it off, but it's actually a pretty big problem, sitting for so long, not being able to stand up and stretch, and in a pressurized environment can cause serious medical issues. Some houses only have 7 feet ceilings and basements. Shirts can be dealt with, but some pants just don't work right if you're tall. You're stuck with too big or too small. One makes you look like a slob and you're constantly fighting a belt, the other is just too small. Ceiling fans. Do not change your shirt near ceiling fans. Standing up too fast has a good chance of making you pass out. How people think of you, they expect you to be a brute. It's hard to walk up to a shorter person without them being concerned, especially because I'm not just tall, I also have broad shoulders, giant feet and whatnot. 6, 7. Angry short men. They like to pick fights. My ass hurts. Look at how an average chair is designed. Your butt and thighs rest on it and your feet just rest on the ground, ideally speaking. Now imagine if the seat were much lower. Now your feet hit the ground too soon and your knees are propped up a bit. Your thighs no longer touch the seat of the chair, and all your weight falls on your butt. This is a problem everywhere. It becomes impossible to sit comfortable with proper posture. Long drives become torture sessions unless the front of the seat can tilt up. Bulking is expensive as fuck. You can never get a bed that has one of those sticky up bits at the foot of the bed. And for some reason those beds' frames often cost more. Bad posture induced by things around you being designed for average-sized people. Airplane and bus seats, the headrest is on shoulder height if you sit straight and forces you into rounded shoulder posture. Hairdresser can't reach and asks you slide down in your chair. Parties, you constantly have to bend down to listen to conversations. Maintaining a good posture is a struggle when you are tall. Hotel showers, the shower squat sucks. My knees seem to always hurt. Every tall person I know has some form of knee issues. Clothes may be obvious, but it seems like I never can buy proper shirts. They're either too big or fit right, but end up shrinking at some point and aren't long enough. My back hurts pretty much all the time. My cock is tiny, but people's expectations are huge. I'm 6'5", so it's pretty rare that I run into people who are taller than me. When I do, I find it incredibly unnerving. Taller people make me feel really uneasy, like some sort of dysmorphia. I guess I'm just used to looking down at everyone. I know a guy who's over 7 feet, and whenever I see him I want to scream. Also, concussions. In crowded places it can be a struggle to carry a conversation because I literally can't hear you. It's especially difficult in a group. The conversation is happening at 5 feet 5 inches and I'm way up here in 6 feet 4 inches trying to follow. 1. Being asked how tall are you? Followed by do you play basketball? I reply with I'm 5'16" and no do you? 2. Hitting your kneecap hard against the 45-degree angle 2x4 support bars that are under long work desks at hospitals, nursing homes when bringing your chair closer. 3. I had a cigarette put out on my forehead, scar 2, in a crowded dance club back when you could smoke. I was standing there and dumb girl with her arm in the air turned right around into me, then had the audacity to yell "T me" for putting out her cigarette. 4. Take a close-up selfie of me and my short wife standing side by side. I have to squat or you get her eyes, forehead and my mouth, chin only in the picture. 5. No normal stores carry in stock 32 by 38 jeans. 6. Big and tall stores are just that. Big and tall. You can get 56 by 38 jeans but the store doesn't carry 32 waist. I need tall motherfuckers. 6. I'm at any grocery store, I can see the short person next to me looking at that item way up there on the high shelf. Just ask me, this one doesn't bother me too much, but expect me to ask you to get me that once item on the shelf by the ground. I don't want to bend down as much as you don't want to jump or climb the shelves like a ladder. 7. The weather is fine up here. Your home is dumb. Like 3-year-olds. 8. My wife couldn't understand why I wanted a California king bed. Because my feet hang off every other bed I've been in since age 15. I have more butter I hate topping on mobile. Shower heads are too goddamn short. I'm not even that tall, 6'3", but it's a rare occasion that I'm somewhere taking a shower that I don't have to duck to get anything above my chin in the water. Shoes no longer come in half sizes after 13, slim fit clothes are hard to find, my heart has to work harder to get blood to my extremities, so my life expectancy is 8 years shorter. This is a problem not mentioned often. Climbing stairs, haha, I have 2 issues with it. I have size 13 feet which don't fit on stairs, so I use only the toes to climb. Sometimes very dangerous, especially on my way down. I'm well above the AVG height of my country and the stair height is such that it feels weird to I'm 1 stair at a time and I look like I'm a kid toying around when I have to skip 2 stairs at the same time sometimes, haha. Tripping on small pets and kids when walking around. Tipped over a 2-year-old once at a family gathering, 2-year-old was not injured. As for my beer, that's a different story. Being a girl over 6 feet is really awkward for the following reasons. I always feel out of place. Guys are intimidated and never go for me, always my shorter friends. I'm not fat and also not skinny, so that also intimidates them because they think I'll crush them. A lot of back pain when you're cooking or washing dishes on normal-sized counters. When crouching you feel like you're digging into the center of Earth and coming up feels like you're in a rocket flying to space. Being the bodyguard of the group so they won't get into more SHT with the creepy guys while drunk. Also getting into small spaces with limited legroom, planes, buses, small cars, etc. is a huge pain. Finding pants that are FKing long enough for my legs. I always look like him wearing pants for ages 3 years younger than me. 2 issues I find are automatic slouching. I'm just the right height that if I'm not careful I will hit my head on the top of the door frames, so I instinctively slouch a bit going through doors. If I'm not careful I find myself doing it elsewhere as well, which leads to bad posture. The other issue is that everyone expects me to remember them because they remember me. I have a hard time remembering names without repeated exposure to people, yet everyone seems to remember mine. Extra note, I once found out that I was being used as a meeting point. A group of people had decided to meet after a concert and the meeting point they used was beside the tall guy. I only found this out when I overheard them talking among themselves. I was not included in the group. Thanks for watching. What would be your response? Leave it in the comments and see what the others say. Please also like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time, take care.